Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I got a little collab video that I did with Zelda Zelda. So she was out and about one day and found this, well, basically found Chad in Lori's portal. So she filmed this video. It was right there at the Bridge of the Gods, their portal is stationed right there at the Bridge of the Gods. So she filmed it and she sent it over to me and asked me to basically edit it and kind of make it come to life. So this is kind of our collab together. I hope you guys like it. It's kind of just a joke. I mean, it's kind of violent. It's just a quick, it's not even 2 minutes, but it's meant to be funny. I know it's kind of like there's some violence in it, but it's just meant to kind of be taken as a joke. But also, I mean, I feel like it's what we all, I don't want to say wish on them because I feel like only God should be able to take somebody's life, you know? I don't know. I just don't feel like it's anybody's place to do that. But I do feel like it's our place to make sure that there's justice, that they need to pay for what they did. And they will pay for it for eternity. I mean, I do believe that. They will have to answer to God. I mean, they will have to answer to that. So, you know, when that comes, they'll have to answer to that. But in this life, I just hope that there is justice and they shouldn't have any more freedom. And they should definitely just be behind bars the rest of their life and be miserable and age horribly. Well, I don't know if Chad cares so much about the aging process, but you know, Lori, she's so concerned about material things and how she looks and, so her not being able to get the, skincare or Botox or whatever she would have got as she aged, for her not to be able to have those accessories makes me happy because you didn't even let your daughter was just about to experience college life. Tylee was just about to go to college and probably have the time of her life and actually start becoming, who she is. In high school, you're kind of in that weird stage, but then in college, that age and that time to just go out on your own and just to kind of find yourself and become who you are, find out what it is that makes you, I guess, if that makes any sense. So she was just at that stage where she was gonna have a really probably amazing time and experiences, and Lori just took that all from her. I don't even know what to I still am. I'm still struggling with the motive. I still don't know. I know there's some theories out there that they think that it could be some kind of sacrifice. Well, who did that? 411. Is that his channel? 411. 411 now. Correct me if I'm wrong. I watched a couple of his Watts case. He did the Watts case. I think he's just called 411 or 411 now. But I ran across one of his videos of some crazy conspiracy theories for this case, and it was kind of interesting that people are there's hundreds of people that are into some of these theories. And one of the theories actually is that it was a sacrifice, that Tylee was a sacrifice for their cause or whatever. I don't think it was a sacrifice. I think there's a few reasons why. So first of all, we hear from Melanie Gibb that Lori and Tylee didn't really get along that well. She was kind of like a problem child. No, I don't want to call her a problem child because it's just what Lori is saying. She was just like I don't know. They just didn't get along, I guess. That's what Melanie Gibb said in that interview. So I feel like that mixed with if Tylee was seeing what was going on with Chad and Chad filling her mom's head with these crazy ideas of zombies and then seeing what happened to Charles and all these things that were going on with this new guy that's probably been going on with all the guys that she's seen her mom with, but I'm just saying this new guy had some pretty far out beliefs that Lori really took hold to. So I'm thinking she was probably constantly telling her mom, Mom, you're crazy. What are you doing? Trying to talk some sense into her, making her feel, just talking some sense into her, but that's not what Lori wanted to hear. Lori is trying to fully believe this psycho Chad. So number one, I think Tylee was getting in the way of that and going against some of the stuff that her mom was trying to probably preach to her and preach to JJ and try to get them to live this certain way of life. And Tylee is probably like, wait a minute, Mom, no, this guy's crazy. I don't agree. I think that's a part of it. I think another part of it is that Tylee knows what happened with Charles. I do believe she knows more than any of us, at least. So she's aware of a lot more than what we probably even know that she knows about the whole Charles situation, because she was there the night before. She was there before Charles got there. So she could have heard some conversations between Alex and Lori if they really did plan it, and what the mood was like right before Charles came, when he came, if she saw anything. I know there's a couple different stories. There's one story when Alex first comes out after he shoots Charles. He says that Lori had left before the whole argument. Well, they argued and then they kind of stopped. This is what Alex said. And then Lori left and they kind of got into it again. And then when he actually shot Charles, Alex said that Lori had already left. But Lori, when she goes to the police station, if you read her report, I'll link the video I did below in the description, where I pointed out some of the differences that their stories, like, they just don't add up, like from what Alex originally said when the police came to what Lori and Tylee were saying when they took him to the police station. So just things that just inconsistencies between the two stories, I should say. So Lori said she was there when Charles was shot. She said she was in the kitchen, right? She wasn't actually looking that way when it happened. This is her story, but she was in the kitchen to kind of turn the other way, I think she said. And she was there when he got shot, she said. And then she went out the front door or something. And Tylee said, they asked Tylee if her mom was still there. And I think Tylee said basically, yeah, that her mom walked out right after Charles got shot, like right after she heard the gunshot, then her mom walked out. But then, you guys, I just realized this isn't what this video is about. I'm rambling on. I'll link the video in the description where I kind of show you all the inconsistencies, and so what Tylee says happened, what Lori says happened, and then I compare it to what Alex says happened when he first walked out. So I'm sorry, that's not what this video is about, and I'm rambling on. Okay, but anyway, so my point is, I think she knows some information, and that was another thing that they were afraid of, her telling the truth on what happened. And I think also, if they had any plan on getting rid of JJ, they knew they had to get rid of Tylee, because Tylee would not have let something happen to JJ without her speaking up and doing something about it. She would have protected him. So I think also the beliefs, partly that they do believe this zombie belief system, whether Lori has fallen for Chad's visions and she really thinks that Tylee was this zombie. I mean, that could play a part in it too. And then JJ, I think, like I said, I think it all is partly to do with this zombie dark stuff that Chad is saying, because I do believe that Lori does believe it to a degree. So I do believe that that's a part of it. But I also believe that with JJ, it was to get back at Kay. I really do. I mean, the fact that she was so mad because that she got that $1 million life insurance policy, it was just like, she just wanted to get back at her. She was just like, oh, okay, you're going to do that? You got that money? Well, you're not going to see JJ again. Like, what kind of evil person does that? So I just think that was just, there was no stopping it. Mixed with Chad calling them zombies, mixed with her already having that type of personality to be like vengeful like that and to like do something like that to somebody just because she was mad because Kay got that $1 million life insurance. But why does Lori feel like she deserves it over Kay? Lori didn't even want to be with him. The only reason she agreed to possibly go back with him, we know, is she was hoping to get this $1 million, but she didn't want to be with him. I mean, she was already with Chad. So why does she deserve it? She was already freaking cheating on him with Chad. So it's just, so of course, no, she shouldn't get that. I think family, I mean, Kay is at least his sister, so why does Lori think she deserves it any more than freaking Kay does? So I'm gonna play you that video, I'm gonna play you this collab with me and Zelda. I'm just trying to bring a little humor to everything. I don't think this whole situation is funny at all, so that's not what my intentions are, but it's just a way to try to keep some sanity with this, because I mean, there's some stuff that happened. I mean, this story is just crazy. So here it is. Hopefully you guys like it.
Here we have it, folks. This is Chad and Lori Daybell's portal potty. Yes. And it is right convenient here. Let me show you where we are. Chad, Lori, Get ready for liftoff. Yes, here it is. Chad and Lori. Here you go. Here's your bridge. And we have your closet portal here. Ready for Chad and Lori. Seating for one. Chad can put his legs across the side. Lori can sit on his lap. There you go. Chad and Lori's portal potty. Right here at the Bridge of the Gods. You got it.